Hi, St. Paul's Church. A very good evening to everyone out there at home. This is Pastor Leon here once again with my co-host, Elizabeth Solomon. And today we have Joe and Christina who are with us in the talk show. Please welcome them. Hi, Joe. Hi, Chris.
Hello. Hi, everyone.
And today they're going to share a bit about themselves and what they do. And so we thank you again for allowing us to invade your privacy during the circuit breaker period. We pray and hope that everybody's doing fine, looking after yourself, staying safe, and not running to McDonald's for the Big Mac, So thank you for allowing us to come into your homes this evening. So I'm not going to steal their thunder. I would love them to share what they do. So please, a short introduction, if you will, Joe and Christina.
You start first?
Or
you can wapia so melonca pas, up to you lah. Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Okay, I'll start first. Hi, my name is Joe. So basically, I am a project manager in a interior design contractor company. So basically what we do is we renovate people's offices. Yeah, so we work very closely with design companies, with all the clients as well. Yeah, so that's what we do. I'm a project manager. So I liaise with contractors to clients and just to make sure that the project runs well,
right,
on time. Yes, that's what I do.
Thank you. And Christina, yourself?
Yeah, so I am working in Civil Service College. For those of you who don't know what it is, right? It is a training arm of the Singapore government. So our parent ministry is Public Service Division. So basically we do training and development mostly, but we also do research and we also do consultancy. So if any of the public agencies have any issues with service delivery, for example, they'll come to us. Then we'll go in, we help them to diagnose, which parts of the organization has pain points, and then we help them to resolve it. Yeah. Okay. So there are actually 5 different institutes in Civil Service College. So some of them train leadership, some of them train organizational development. We even host foreign delegates who come to Singapore to want to learn about the Singapore government and what they do.
Right.
For myself, I take care of a team that is looking at service delivery and enforcement.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Interesting. Hey, Liz, I never actually asked, what do you do for a living?
Oh.
I mean, you've been on the show. This is the 3rd show, right? And actually, what actually do you do?
So, I'm actually a media executive in a media company.
Okay.
And yeah.
Okay. And of course, not forgetting Panda, yeah? Hi, Panda. How are you today?
Yeah. Hi, I'm great.
Does it come through?
Yeah, of course.
Well, it's an interesting vocation that you both have. Liz, maybe it was something you want to ask them?
Yeah, so cause this whole circuit breaker has been actually really challenging for us. So, how do you both juggle with work and taking care of your household, especially your 3 kids, David, Naomi, and Caleb?
Yeah, man. Yeah, how in the world do you do that? Good question. Yeah, how do you all do that?
Yeah, you want to go?
Yeah, because you guys are still alive, man, with 3 of them.
Yeah. No, they are still alive, not us.
Okay, they are still alive. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, before I start, basically, thank the Lord, okay? He's we are just caretakers of the house and of the children. God is the so-called the one that provides everything and makes everything what it is. Okay, so basically work-wise, well, I guess you all know we're all stuck at home.
Yeah.
So basically, the children have their own activities, and most importantly, we have also a helper that it helps us to look after them while they do their own things. So we just ensure that for work-wise, we have meetings.
Okay.
Yeah, but for me, not as much because I'm in the construction line. So basically, not much of meetings. Maybe 1 week we'll have 2 meetings via Skype and all that. Yeah.
So most of the work is not on. I mean, you can't be at the site, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Correct.
Correct. So that's that's work-wise not so bad. So for me, I think children-wise and for my wife, they have their own activities. So they have their fun, they have their TV watching time, they have their
Right.
times where they do some revision on their
Okay.
work and preparation for the new semesters. Yeah. Anyway, the school's already given some stuff since the 18th of May, so
Yep.
To get them active and ease them to start school soon.
Yeah.
So children, I guess they're very excited to meet their friends. So yeah, that's
Okay.
one part. Other than that, yeah, I think
Actually, we got them to do their own schedule. We
Okay.
ask them to, then they think that it's very fun, right? Work on Microsoft Excel because they're still very young, right? So they went out. I say, go and do your own schedule. Then I give them some format like the
Right.
timing and then the Monday to Sunday, right? And go and feel like I say, I don't care what you do and place there. You just need to do your assessments, and make sure
Right.
you have play time and your TV time and for Naomi, your ballet and jazz time all put inside. Everything else, we leave it to you to plan as long as it makes sense.
Yeah.
So they did they're excited.
Yeah, and I think because it's three of them, right, they can sort of entertain each other and keep them company, right? That kind of
Yeah.
stuff.
So it really helps. I think it helps that they are a little community.
Okay.
They will just devise little games to play when they're bored, and then they'll
Oh,
just
sorry, I love what you just said. Little community.
yeah.
Very
They are little
Yeah.
community. Yeah, and when it's
Cool.
three of them, they tend not to fight because it's like two of them today are kawan.
Yeah.
The other two, so
That's right. They keep changing. They keep
don't have
changing
that rivalry.
their hearts to each other. Yeah.
Yeah,
I friend you lah. Tomorrow I think I go with the other one.
yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. So there's no common enemy lah, so to speak.
Yeah, true. I grew up in that fashion too. I have two other brothers, so I was the one in the middle. So I used to choose lah. Who should I be with the next day and or the day after. So I understand. So okay. So yeah, because it's not easy. 3 children plus the household plus your work. Yeah. It is very interesting that you use the word community, little community. I mean, in jest you said it, but it really goes to show how the church, today, especially during COVID-19, is sort of evolving and has to adapt to the changes of us. Doing church online now instead of physically. And when we look through the scriptures, it's always a community that comes together physically. So now we too also have to adapt because of this situation. So it's interesting that, and it reminds me that every household has a community.
Yeah.
Every one of us are part of a community, a larger community, but we're also part of a smaller community. It could be parents, mom and dad to one child, or even more, but still we're still a community. So yeah. A very interesting point that you shared. Just dawned on me. Yeah. I realized that both your jobs are very interesting. That there's some form of training, building, projects. There is this concept of nurturing, a concept of teaching, a concept of sharing knowledge. Do you think you see a striking resemblance to what our Lord Jesus did when he was on earth? I mean, that's what comes to my front when I hear what you both are doing. Yeah. Do you see a striking resemblance in that?
Yeah, actually, to be honest, we are both project managers. So in a way, because project managers are very wide spectrum, right?
Yes,
so basically, her project management is in how you deal with trainers, people that she meets. For me, actually, you would say mine would be closest a bit what Jesus does when he was as a carpenter, right?
Yeah.
So for what we do, basically, we do a lot of things with our hands. Okay. So we built partition walls, we built furniture, we actually a lot of things with our hands. And that's the environment, right? We meet people, we share our knowledge. Though we are technical, we can share that with our clients and with consultants who have no idea how we build things or why things have to be done this way, what are the limitations. So we are deemed as also professionals, but not as compared with clients or whatever they are. So we always share knowledge with them in terms of why we think something can be done and cannot be done, or why is it this cost and not that cost, and what's the repercussions, or whether if you were to go this direction and you don't do that direction, what is it? So yeah, so it's a lot of communication, but at the same time, it's also sharing with people. Also, this opportunity as well as in COVID-19, also an opportunity with our workers. My workers are all got caught with it. So
Yeah. Unfortunately.
yes.
Yeah.
So they are also going through this tough time, and it's an also opportunity to share with them, and also the livelihood that we can, the impact that they have on our projects as well as in our economy. So I think it's also an opportunity for us, also for me, also sometimes to share with them. Then that's about training and share with them about what they can do, what they cannot do. Just a reminder to them sometimes that if they think that they're being unfairly treated, you have your best friends MOM, right? So you just, I don't think my current company is that bad. It's just that if they know me, anybody, always share things like that with them. So always treat them as abang adik lah, not too on that level.
Brother, big brother, small brother kind of thing. All right. It just dawned on me. 3 children, the household to run, and what Liz asked just now. Do you have any tips for our brothers and sisters out there who have young children currently? What's the best in one sentence or one phrase? What's the best way to keep the kids occupied so that you can focus on your work for the day? What do you think?
Obviously a wrong answer. Get them to come up with something they can own.
Okay.
So I thought that schedule thing really works. They were very excited to see what's next on their schedule, and they were the ones who came up with it. We didn't dictate. So get them to come up with something that they like to do. It doesn't always have to be hard work, right? It's always a time for play as well. So get them to come up with a schedule and then stick with it. Pass the ownership back to them. Let them own their own time and be steward it. Yeah.
Okay. I think a lot of people in St. Paul's Church may not know this, but let me tell you all a little secret. Christina and Joe are also avid cyclists. Yeah. Yeah. So that's why, when they saw my bicycles behind me, right, you're like, wow, show off,
Yeah, we need to go and move our background.
So Christina and Joe, they keep themselves active also, keeping fit by cycling. And of course, I must caution you, during circuit breaker, we have to follow the rules as cyclists. We're not allowed to cycle in groups. And so as husband and wife, it is tricky, but we thank God that, they have been following the rules, because I follow both of them on Strava. And, so we know what's going on.
Cycle solo.
Yeah, cycle solo. It's got to be a Han solo during this period of time. So, yeah. So I think exercise is very much a part of our lives, yeah? Would you agree?
Yeah.
Especially if you have so much to look forward to at home, the work that you need to do, plus the children to look after, you definitely need your me time. Yeah. So we'd like to encourage everyone in St. Paul's Church, do that, man. Find your me time to exercise.
Yes.
Do it alone for the time being until we get the green light from the government, when we return. Liz, at this point, you got any questions you want to ask? Anything else that comes to mind?
Yeah, so actually this is for Joe.
Oh, for Joe.
Yeah, so you've actually been blessing all of us in the worship ministry when we hear the man's voice harmonizing at the back. How do you actually get involved in the music worship ministry?
You're a fresh addition, man. You're a fresh addition.
I'm not really a fresh addition. I'm considered a natural from the back. Yeah. Okay. So basically, to go back a little bit of history, how I got involved in worship ministry. Okay. So basically, I'm one of the old birds in St. Paul's. Yeah. So it's my first church. It's always been in St. Paul's.
Okay.
My dad brought me there. So, so I've been involved in youth ministry. I was chairman JYF, SYF for a while, and that was after secondary school. That was before secondary school. I backslided, so I went around. Didn't really attend church. So I was brought back by someone I knew then previously. So when I came back, the first ministry that I got involved was worship ministry, because I kind of like to sing. Thought maybe that might be a ministry that is quite okay. But at the time, we didn't have too many people. So we had so the worship leader basically has to do a few things. So do PA, do a bit of PA and all that stuff. So PA is one person running, huh? So
Wow, okay.
PA does the system,
Octopus, the octopus, the hand, the man with a lot of hands.
Yes. So we have to you ask Mickey, you will know, right? Mickey, he's my mentor for
Okay.
PA. Yeah, and Gina. So those days we were just doing that, and also doing worship leading. The atmosphere was pretty much the same, but I guess we had more support in terms of the team.
Okay.
Yeah, so was doing that in St. Paul's for quite a while before getting married. So after married, then yeah, I stopped for quite a bit. Then coming back, and I went to the children's ministry, help out with the toddlers, and then slowly come back, ease my way back to worship again. But back to the worship ministry now, it is like it's a bit different. So I'm not, I'm kind of happy being the backup. But actually, to be honest, there are a lot of other good singers as well. So Leroy, and now you got Mickey, right? Hidden gem. So all can sing on. I'm not the only one.
but it is really nice. It is really nice to actually have a guy harmonizing, you know. I mean, yeah, Leroy, of course, yeah, you know. But yeah, you've been a blessing to all of us, and we appreciate it, you know. I guess, you know, like with Doreen, with Daniel, with Leroy, with even Joanna, yeah, the different worship leaders, and then the backup singers, there's always a different dimension. There's always a different level, a different flavor. You know, like Baskin Robbins, 32 flavors, you know, kind of thing. So you got a lot of flavors in the music ministry. And
yeah, I think it's a style. I mean, I won't say style, but I think everybody has his uniqueness.
Yeah.
And it may not appeal to everybody, but it appeals to certain people. I mean, the feedback I get from people is like, wow, I really enjoy worship, and this is not my worship. It's always been about God. So basically, we are just instruments for the congregation to worship God. So at the end of the day, it's the greatest compliment it will be is when the congregation, you don't need us to worship. They themselves just worship God, and you know that is the ultimate thing for us. Actually, to be honest, we can be at the backup. We don't have to do anything. Just worship God, and we just help with a bit of support, and that's it. That's all we do. So that is the most critical part, and because God is the audience, right? Not nothing to do with us. So okay, maybe I'll say, if you ask me, Joe, so what's the difference? I mean, everybody's different. So for me, I would say my uniqueness probably is that when I lead, it's more of a bit not too worried about how I look or how I feel. It's just go out and just sing. If you need to sing, bring the people, just to lead them to worship God. So that's all. So
Amen. Thanks.
Just go out. Yeah.
Awesome. And I believe for you, Christina, your first ministry God has given you is the children. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I used to do usher as well. So I really love to meet new faces and welcome them.
Okay.
Then again, took a little pause. And then since I was a mummy, right, I thought that I should take care of my own child during Sunday school, you know, and progress along with them.
Okay.
So yeah, really a joy my love language is physical touch. So when you see the young ones, you can hug them, and then I just feel so happy.
Thank you. Yeah, you know, we don't have much time left, but I'd just like to ask the two of you at this current point of time, what would you like to share as a word of encouragement to our folks back home from St. Paul's Church? Anything you want to share to encourage them as we continue the next 2 weeks of staying home, you know? Yeah.
I think it's a wonderful time for reflection. It is so unprecedented, right? What is happening to us.
Right.
And we have a lot of time to see the world differently. So I think it is a great time for us to reflect what is truly important. I've been trying to do that more intentionally every day.
Right.
Reflecting, you know, asking God, what is He trying to show us? What's truly important? Yeah. Don't waste this opportunity, because when life catches up again, when the CB is over, right?
Yeah.
Then we might lose this perspective.
Yeah. True. Yeah. Joe, how about you, Joe?
My view is Pretty much the same, but again, it's how we view things. I would say change is constant, right? So change is the only constant. But I would say with God in there, you should not be worried about change.
Mm-mm.
I mean, like I said, words are very easy to say, but to really put it into action is very different. So if you want to look at it very negatively, then yes, it's going to be bad. Businesses are closing down, or you don't have your favorite things. You won't get enjoy what you're so used to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But whether that's good or no good, so it depends on how you see it and how the kind of perspective you have. But if you look at it very positively, there's a lot of things that you can do. Like what my wife said, so many stuff. You see things in perspective. You get to do things you have not done before, and you have it's an opportunity. It's like being put in by God to, okay, you know, there's some things you need to sort out, and use this time to go sort it out. Okay. And also it's opportunity for businesses and for the economy and everything. Is like, do you think you need this? You don't need this, take it away. So it's an opportunity to do refinement. You know, like refiner's fire, right? Yeah. Something like that. You know, what is good, you keep. What you cannot do means it's not going to be long term, right? So streamline. So like businesses that are not doing well, if you keep going, it's going to be an opportunity to kill it off. So it's that kind. The strong lives, right?
Yeah.
So, but even the strong lives, they have to really consider I'm not immune to this. So it brings everybody back to a level playing field.
Right.
I would say, yeah. So I want to share with the folks out there is that we have God, and that's the most important thing. And with that, our journey will not be that.
Yep, that's the defining component, and he's not a component. He's real. He's
all in all.
Us.
Yes.
Yeah, he's for us. He knows what's happening, the beginning, the middle, and the end. He sees the end from the beginning. So that's true. God, we all have God, and so we need to cling on to that. Yeah, and so folks, it's been a pleasure having Joe and Christina with us. Joe, Chris, thanks so much for being on the show. And sharing what you guys do for a living, and your journey with St. Paul's Church, and also with your little community at home. Yeah, and Liz, thank you once again for being on the show. All right, as usual, the panda. The panda. I don't see his face. Is it a boy or a girl?
It's a boy.
Oh, okay, it's a boy. All right, it's a boy. We'll take your word for it. Yeah. And listen, before I go, folks, want to share with you a crazy game that the youth and I played over Saturday. In fact, Joe and Christina played the game with us earlier on before we actually recorded the show. It was fun, right? Fun, right?
They want to stop.
Yeah, they didn't want to stop, but we had to stop because we needed to get the show going. Yeah. So I'm just going to share my screen, all right, to show you all what the game is about. It's called Scribble-O. If I remember, it's called Scribble-O. Here we go. This is it. All right. Have a look. It's coming on shortly. This is the game. It's called Scribble-O. Go to this website. It's free. You need a laptop or a PC to play this game. Pretty fun, and it just goes on forever. All the rules can be found online. I'm not getting paid to endorse this, but I just want to share with all of you all that the youth, next gen youth, we played it over Saturday, and it was crazy fun. Yeah, so just wanted to share this with all of you all. Yeah, and so thank you for being with us this evening once again for the talk show. Just want to remind all of you all that next Friday, we won't be having the talk show. We're taking a break for that Friday because we're going to be having online prayer and praise. More details will be out in the coming days ahead. So till then, thank you very much, everybody. God bless all of you all. Joe, Christina, thanks once again. Liz, thanks once again. Still got to put your mask on. Yeah, it's mandatory. You don't want to give $300 to the government. You got to stay at home as possible if you can. Don't rush to McDonald's, please. Don't. Right? Don't rush. Take your time. Yeah. Okay. So take care. God bless everybody. All right. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.